A vegan dining hall in cattle country. Consumers weigh in on healthy eating, and the question is, will the government soon push insects for food? For September 21st, 2011, this is Food News Today. Good morning. Food News Today now streams both on our Supermarket Guru Facebook page and on foodnewstoday.com. Today's broadcast is pre-recorded, so no chat, but you can always email me, phil@supermarketguru.com, and I promise to get back to you quickly. Also, just a reminder, I hope you'll visit the iTunes store to download our free Smarter Shopping app. Food News Today is sponsored by Conagra Foods, who shares with me the desire to provide the most current, interesting, and unbiased food news. In this morning's Sustainability Watch, we head to Laos, a cricket farm to be exact. Entomophagy, or the act of eating insects, is gaining popularity in the Western world. Human insect eating is common in cultures in parts of the world, such as North, Central, and South American, as well as Africa, Asia, the Middle East, Australia, and New Zealand. And in fact, over 1,000 insects are known to be eaten in 80% of the world's nations. So when I heard that the European Commission was offering a massive £2.65 million prize to the group that comes up with the best idea for developing insects as a popular food, I wasn't surprised. Eating red meat the way we are is not, frankly, sustainable. The production of food animals releases more greenhouse gases than any other sector. In fact, the FAO says livestock production is one of the major causes of the world's most pressing environmental problems, including global warming, land degradation, air and water pollution, and loss of biodiversity. So the European Commission is planning ahead and hopes that some research group will be able to devise ways to convince people to eat insects despite the stigma. The UK's Food Standards Agency is also set to investigate the nutritional value of insects. Insect meat is much lower in fat and higher in calcium than beef or pork. The UK study is focusing on any risks that are presented by eating the insects. Insects can be a good source of not only protein, but also vitamins, minerals, and fats. For example, crickets are high in calcium. Termites are rich in iron. 100 grams of giant silkworm moth larvae provide 100% of the daily requirements for copper, zinc, iron, thiamine, and riboflavin. One memory that I'll never forget is my dad showing me canned chocolate-covered ants in the Food Fair supermarket in Nutley, New Jersey, and suggesting that if I was bad, those would be my dinner. In our nutrition story today, we take a look at a new college vegan dining hall. Vegetarianism and veganism seems to be getting celebrity status these days. Portia and Ellen are vegans, Sir Paul, Alanis Morissette, Bill and Chelsea Clinton, and the list goes on and on. Now, one of the most unlikely of places has just gone vegan. Cattle country in Texas. One of the dining halls at the University of North Texas in Denton, known for its jazz program and hipster vibe, has opened a completely vegan full-service cafeteria that is, according to the school and some animal rights organizations, the first in the nation. It's called Mean Greens and is gaining popularity with omnivores who say that they just want to be healthy. Inside Mean Greens, the ambiance is modern, just like the menu. Quotes from Gandhi and Einstein line the top of the two walls. Among the 20 dishes at lunch are vegetables that are oven roasted and then quickly seared on the griddle in full view of the diners. Another innovation is the use of plates instead of standard issue cafeteria trays, which cut both waste and water usage by 40%. According to Reuters, surveys by food service providers such as Bon Appetit and ARA Mark have shown rising demand for vegan fare. ARA Mark's survey of hundreds of schools revealed that 1 in 4 students were actively seeking vegan options. Our Supermarket Guru consumer panel weighs in on the role that schools have and should have to help kids eat healthier. Now, consumers are split over the supermarket's involvement in easing the path to better nutritional choices. While nearly 4 out of 10 adults say that they never noticed their local supermarket getting involved in nutrition, almost the same amount say they occasionally notice the store reaching out to help shoppers make healthy food choices for kids. Now, Bottom line is, when we look at our panel on nutritional guidance for children, adults were also split over the action of schools that their kids take to encourage and to provide healthy foods. Just 12% feel that schools are excellent in this regard, and 5% don't see it as the school's responsibility at all. Would adults like schools to do more? Absolutely. Nearly 3/4 of survey respondents want schools to provide more healthy food options for sale in the school cafeteria. It appears that adults think that this could be enough to induce better eating habits among their children. 22% of survey respondents feel school is a difficult place to encourage the eating of healthy foods, and home is the least difficult place, cited by just 16% of adults. In the minds of adults, the kids aren't so bad when it comes to healthy eating, however. Half say that their kids are accustomed to eating pretty healthy foods. The school year is finally here, and it's time that we get our kids the best food so that they will be the best in school as they can be. It's also time to start fresh and encourage healthy eating habits and set a great example as parents. Here are some of the foods that make the top of the list in terms of super brain foods for kids. Eggs, whether hard-boiled, scrambled, or sunny side up, are a great food or even snack for kids. They're rich in choline, a vitamin-like substance that is plentiful in eggs and also found in nuts, which helps promote memory and brain development. Eggs also provide long-lasting satiety because of their protein package. Consider serving your kids or yourself egg beaters, which are also all-natural egg whites so that they keep high-quality protein but take out fat, saturated fat, and cholesterol. And eggbeaters.com has tons of great recipes to inspire your morning. Mix them with some Rotel chilies, and you've got one tasty and healthy omelet. Look for healthy fats, which can cushion the brain. In fact, 60% of our brain is made up of fat. Salmon is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids, which are beneficial for the brain and eyes. Deficiencies can lead to anxiety and depression. Avocados are another great fat, as well as flax and chia seeds, which are full of fiber as well. Whole grains are great for kids, most notably oats. Getting your oats in a not-so-sweet granola is a great way to get kids to eat more whole grains. The addition of some dried fruit and nuts balances out the meal or snack. Whole grains in general contain phytonutrients, folate, and B vitamins that boost memory. Now here's an idea. Pack sandwiches with whole wheat bread, and if your kids are not used to it, make a sandwich with half white and half whole wheat bread. Protein is great to pair with whole grains and can help kids feel full longer and avoid sharp drops in blood sugar. Choosing protein sources that are raised humanely and fed a proper diet or pasteurized are your best bets. Ask your local butcher about how your meat was raised. Most parents would be surprised just how little water kids actually drink at school. After learning and running around all day, most kids could use a couple glasses of water. In fact, dehydration will lead to fatigue, fogginess, and more. So drinking plenty of water is crucial to keeping concentration and energy levels at their peak. Buy a reusable water bottle in the color or pattern that your kids like. Let them pick it out, and if they choose it, they're more likely to use it. For Food News Today, I'm Phil Lemper. Thanks for joining us. If you have a colleague in retailing, the media, or a blogger who would like to receive our advanced email notification, ask them to visit foodnewstoday.com to sign up. Next week's stories will be in your Tuesday email.